Hey everybody, you know how much I love digging into the guts of PCs. But have you ever wondered about the machines that power the internet itself? We're talking about servers, the workhorses behind every website you visit, every video you stream, and every online game you play. They might sound mysterious, but trust me, once you peel back the layers, it's fascinating stuff. Think of servers as the backbone of our digital lives. When you're checking out those sweet deals online, it's a server somewhere crunching numbers and making sure your transaction goes through. Streaming the latest episode of your favorite show? Yep, a server's beaming that data straight to your screen. Without servers, our online world would grind to a halt. No more Google searches, no more social media, no more cat videos, the horror. They're the unsung heroes working tirelessly behind the scenes, 24/7 to keep us connected. Now you might be thinking, servers sound kind of like my computer, and you know what? You're not entirely wrong. At their core, servers share some similarities with the desktop PCs we know and love. Both have a motherboard, a CPU, the brain, RAM, short-term memory, storage drives like hard drives or SSDs, and network interfaces to connect to the internet or other devices. They even run on similar operating systems, although server versions are often more specialized for their heavy workloads. So yeah, there's definitely some familiar DNA between servers and PCs, but as we'll see in the next section, that's where the similarities start to fade away. Servers are built for a whole different breed of tasks, and that requires some serious hardware muscle. Alright, let's talk about one of the key differences between servers and regular PCs, ECC RAM. ECC stands for Error Correcting Code, and trust me, it's a big deal in the server world. See, RAM is like a computer's short-term memory, storing data that the CPU needs to access quickly. But sometimes, tiny errors can creep in, especially when you're dealing with the massive amounts of data that servers handle. These errors can corrupt data, leading to crashes, glitches, and all sorts of bad news. That's where ECC RAM swoops in to save the day. It has extra bits that act like a built-in spell checker, constantly monitoring data for errors and fixing them on the fly. This is absolutely crucial for servers, where data integrity is paramount. You don't want your bank transaction going haywire because of a RAM error, right? Section 4 server CPUs, built for brawn, not just speed. Now let's talk about the brains of the operation CPUs. While gaming PCs often boast super fast processors with high clock speeds, servers have different priorities. They need to handle tons of tasks simultaneously, from serving web pages to running complex simulations. That's why server CPUs often have a ridiculous number of cores. Think dozens, even hundreds of cores, all working together to crunch data. It's like having a team of super efficient workers instead of just one speed demon. Now you might be wondering why server CPUs don't just crank up the clock speed as high as possible. Well, it's all about balance. Higher clock speeds generate more heat, which requires more power and cooling. In massive data centers with thousands of servers, that can get expensive and complicated. Section 5. Why understanding servers matters. So why should you care about the inner workings of servers? Well, for starters, it's just plain cool to understand the technology that powers our digital lives. But it's also becoming increasingly important in today's world. Whether you're a student, a professional, or just someone who loves surfing the web, knowing a bit about servers gives you a deeper appreciation for how everything works. Plus, with cloud computing becoming more prevalent, understanding the basics of server hardware can help you make informed decisions about where you store your data and run your applications. So next time you're browsing the web, streaming a movie, or checking your email, take a moment to appreciate the humble servers working tirelessly behind the scenes. They may not be as flashy as our gaming PCs, but they're the unsung heroes of our connected world.